Rising home prices and tightening supply are making it tough for many people who are looking to buy a home. Now, a recent poll from Gallup found that only 30% of Americans believe now is a good time to buy a house. It's the lowest level on record since Gallup began surveying Americans. And joining me now to talk about if now is the right time to buy a home is the president of the Northeast Florida Association of Realtors, Mark Rosener. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.
So it's definitely a tough time for everyone. What advice do you give to those who might be losing hope about their ability for buying a home?
I think the best advice that I could give a buyer in today's market is to connect with a realtor, get to know them, trust them, respect them, and abide by their guidance and their advice. We're trained to be able to help people through that process, and we have ways that we can be very creative about structuring your offer to win.
And what are some ideas you can give to homeowners, people who might be looking to buy? Advice?
Well, be patient. Be flexible in terms of your time. So when a new home comes on the market that fits your needs, be ready to go see it, fall in love with it, and quickly put together an offer.
And there might be a lot of people who, they have to buy a new house right away. So when they are searching, what are some things that they should look out for just to make sure they're getting the best deal?
Well, I think the best deal is the home that fits your needs in the location that's desirable for you, that you're going to be able to spend your time in, right? So it's not necessarily a financial deal, but does it best fit your needs? And I think you really need to be flexible with the location so that you can really find the home that is most affordable for you.
And can you tell us a little bit about what we're seeing here in the housing market in Jacksonville? I've been hearing that this is one of the hottest spots, rents going up. It's become a lot more expensive for home buyers.
It absolutely has. We've seen about a 24% increase in the median price year over year. But the good news for buyers and even for sellers is that seems to be moderating quite a bit, right? The month over month increases in median prices since about November have fallen in that 3 to 5% range. So it is kind of moderating, which is good news.
And what about fears that we might see something similar to 2007?
Right. And that's natural. I mean, that was quite a traumatic experience for a lot of homeowners and even the millennial population when they saw that happening to their folks and their parents, right? So I get it, but this is very, very different market than it was then. Now it's a very, very basic economics. It's a supply and demand. There's not enough supply and there's still significant demand. And that's just not the same thing that we had back in 2007.
I mean, and that's another thing too that we've been seeing. The price of lumber, everything to build a home has also increased. Absolutely.
I mean, inflation is an issue. It's the number one thing on people's minds today. Gas prices, grocery prices, it's all of that, right? So we get that. But home prices, from every economist that I've talked to, we see them leveling out, not dropping.
Okay, so, I mean, the chances of really not cooling off anytime soon?
Well, it depends on what you mean by cooling off. Will there be a dramatic drop in home values? No.
Okay.
Right? Will it level out? Absolutely.
When do you think we could see that?
This year.
Really? Okay.
I think we're already seeing the signs that pricing is moderating.
Oh, that is good news.
It is good news.
Because I know there's a lot of people probably holding out buying a home right now.
And, with interest rates increasing, that is probably the number one factor in terms of home affordability over the last 3 months. With mortgage rates rising very significantly. Still, it's affordable, relatively speaking. At 5% interest is still low by historic standards. But don't wait.
Okay, don't wait. And I mean, any last tips you might give to somebody who might be wanting to buy a home right now?
I think it is making sure that your offer is the best that you can make it, right? Whether it's not just price, but other terms. Find out what's important to the seller through your realtor. They can find out, is it timing of closing? What are the important things for the seller? And if you can structure your offer to meet the needs of the seller, you have a high probability of winning that bid.
All right. Well, this is such good information. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Mark Rosener, for joining us this morning.
Appreciate you.